Alright, welcome back everyone. Thanks for waiting. We're doing it. We're getting to the game for tonight. So I figured Steam is having a board game sale. Why not just like do a little extra focus on tabletop? That's why I got two lined up for this week, right? One for Sunday and tonight's game, Heart of a Crown. This is a game, the board game, the tabletop, the physical tabletop version of this was designed by Ginkgo, I hope I pronounce that right. Published by Flip Flops, Hang'em Games, Japan Made Games, and Japan Brand. And this video game version that we're looking at tonight was developed by Ilu Collab and Flip Flops and published by Playsim. I remember when the Kickstarter project for the physical version of the first edition of the game came out a really long time ago. I want to say like over a decade, right? Had all the usual bits and bobs and special pieces that you could get from it. And I remember that pretty well. And then they went and released a second edition of the game, which has a handful of rules revisions, a couple of new things added to it, and a new video game version as well. This one's has like fully featured online play and all the expansions and stuff and everything. So yeah, let's get into it. Let's get in here. Yeah, that's right. they even like do the whole gotcha game thing of, hey, why don't we just like put a big old live 2D animation of one of the characters front and center, and it's actually a thing you can select in the options too, right? You can choose which character you want to see, or if you just like want it to be randomized, you can do that. But yeah, I guess if you're like a gotcha game player, especially around like the 2000s to mid 10s era, this kind of style probably kind of look familiar to you. Kind of feels a lot like that, doesn't it? But this is a retail product through and through. Although it definitely has some live service elements of it. Okay, well, why don't we start from the beginning here? I see a giant button on the left says how to play, and I think I could probably use a refresher. So let's go here. You can get like a nice little town square as a play area. Pretty neat. And voice acting too. Welcome to the world of Heart of Crown. Talk over them. Yeah. You know, the game does have a backstory, and the backstory is basically there's a land, and the current ruler has died, and now several nobles are stepping up to take the throne. And so your objective is to back one of them, play a bunch of cards and try to get the points needed first to claim the throne first, right? Or as they say here, the objective of the game: you are an influential figure in the Empire. Expand your territory, gather funds, and recruit many allies to your side. Once you have amassed enough power, nominate one of the princesses as a candidate for successor. Gain the support of other power brokers and prepare your coronation ceremony. Looks like they want us to play a farming village card first and produce some coins. Who, me? Yeah, I'm just a useless dud card. The game hint. Oh, brings up this, right, the glossary of terms. I feel like it's become a common thing in games now, especially the downloadable ones. It's like, alright, just like go mouse through a number of important ideas. You can always view game hits from the menu buttons in the top right corner. Oh yeah, up here. Okay. Oh. Guess I just click. Okay, like that.
コインが出ましたね。コインの数は画面左下に表示されます。
Yeah. Yeah, we got some coins and it's in this here, right? The glowing green arrow right behind the useless maid. Or I guess it's apprentice maid? I think that says apprentice maid.
集めたコインでマーケットから買い物することができます。ルールのご説明のため、しばらくは購入カ
Okay,
ー
so
ドを
looks
指
like
定さ
our
せていただ
guide
き
here
ま
is
すね。
going to
効率的とは言えない行動も
just
含まれてい
automatically
ますので、
purchase some things
ご
for
了
us.
承ください。まずは
They're not going to be
貿易船を
necessarily
購入して
efficient.
みましょう。
I wonder if that's in there for the people who might be experienced at the game going, "What are you doing, game? This is a suboptimal play." Let's start by purchasing for the trading ship. Oh, how to shop. Click a card in the market zone on the field, then select purchase to buy the card. You can purchase as many cards as you can afford coins. If you're not sure what to buy, I recommend purchasing a city. I have to imagine this is probably starting to feel familiar to some of you, right? Everything plays out, right? The way you have like resources in your hand and the coins and then the market in the center probably reminds you of another game. So yeah, let's buy
交易
that.
船を購入できましたね。交易
Yeah,
船
trading
など
ship is an
それぞ
action
れ
card.
ユニークな
They
効
can
果
have
を
all
持つカ
sorts
ー
of
ドを
effects.
行動カードと言います。
Alright. And then name of expediency. Apologize, mate, but I might cut you off
買い
here
物
and
が
there.
終わったので、ネクストフェーズを押しましょう。
Next phase. Next phase for us, or... Okay. It's the next player's turn. Kind of go around the table like this, right? They play their thing. You can see what they're playing here. Their
あなた
purchases.
のターンです。今度は飲みの市を購入しましょう。
Let's buy flea market this
おっと
time.
そうそう。
Whoopsie daisy, try enlarging the card to get a better look. How to read cards. The number in the top left indicates the cost. The effects and link symbols are shown at the bottom. Right click on a card to enlarge it. Okay. So it's this one, right? Oh yeah. It says up there, draw a card. Really? Oh, okay. Farming villages cost money. Alright, give you coins. You like how the coins just kind of fall down on the lower left there? Little tokens, physical representation of
飲みの市を購入できましたね。飲みの
Now,
市
just
も
like Trading Ship,
交
Flea
易
Market
船
is
と同
also
じ
an action
行
card.
動カあなたの山札がなくなったので、捨て札をリシャッフルし、山札にしました。
Alright, so
先ほど購
like
入したカードも
most deck
次のターン
builders
から
of
使えるようになります
its
よ。
type.
こうやってどんどん
If your
あ
deck
なたの
runs
デ
out,
ッキを
just
強くして
reshuffle,
いき
right?
ましょう。
Then you draw your cards again. So this is like what some people call an engine builder, right? Also, have I mentioned what this game is similar to, right? If you haven't caught on already, this is Dominion. Anyone played Dominion? I remember playing Dominion way back in the day because my sister bought it and really got into it, and she picked up like a number of expansions. It was great. And this is basically like the anime version of it. They do a few things that are different from Dominion, but if you play Dominion, this will probably be very, very familiar to you. Anyways, the benefits of reshuffling the deck means we get to now use the cards that we just picked up, and maybe we'll get a bit more mileage out of them. Probably don't need to read about the reshuffling tip. They'll probably just say, yeah, when your deck runs out, just reshuffle, and then draw the remaining cards you need.
手札に飲みの市と交易船がありますね。
Okay, this is one of the things that they do different. Although it's like just a visual thing, really. Okay, so she's going to explain about Link.
メインフェーズ中、
Oh, she even got the swirly glasses and everything. Let you know, this will be a very technical section.
農村はリンクシンボルが右向きに一つなので、右に1枚。
So basically, the arrows you see in like the text on the bottom will indicate like if you can play a card off of that, right? So as long as you have like arrows leading from that, you can keep on playing cards. And there are certain cards that might have 2 arrows coming off of it, which means you get to play another card. And then there are certain cards that don't have any arrows at all, so that means that's it for you. It's basically actions, right? You know how certain cards in Dominion will usually give you like +1 actions or +2 actions or something like that? This is what these link symbols basically are, right? They give you additional actions that you can play per turn. And, you know, when you run out, that's that. It just gives you a nice visual representation if that's like, you know, more your thing. It's basically the summary of everything they said here. Now they want us to play Flea Market, Trading Ship, Farming Village, and see how it goes. Wait, no, we can't do that, because trading... Oh, they want us to do that, just so that they show... See, you can't... Oh, wait, no, you can, because it's the Flea Market has 2. Alright, never mind. Okay, Flea Market, Trading Ship...
2種類ある効果のどちらかを選び使用する行動カードです。
Oh, it's a modal card.
2コインを得るを選びましょう。
Gain 2 cards? Yeah, sure, I can do that. You can either draw 2 or gain 2 coins. I like those, right? I like cards that let you
6コイン以上
pick
が出たので
different
プリ
things.
ンセスの擁立が可能になりました。ですが少し我慢して今回は大都市を購入しましょう。
Points. So you can think of those like the victory points from Dominion. Although in this game, the points are more of like a race because you have a specific point threshold that you want to try to reach first. Unlike Dominion, where you just like keep on playing until, you know, enough slots in the shop are depleted, or you know, certain slots are depleted, and then everyone counts up their VP and whoever has the most wins. But our mate here is saying, hold on a little bit. Let's just purchase the large city this time. Wanna hedge your bets. I get it. This is a large city, right? Like, even the pricing is the same, right? You gotta pay 6 for your 3-coin city, you pay 3 for the 3-coin territory, and then you only have to pay a coin for the 1 coin.
大都市を購入できましたね。農村や大都市など
So yeah, flea market and large city that let you gain coins when played, they're called territory cards. I assume that will matter in other cards. Now, next phase. I assume the second phase is when, like, some end-of-turn effects pop off.
今回は都市開発を購入しましょう。
Let's buy city development this time. Feeling a bit tired? Take a break while playing. It's only been a few turns. I've played a number of these board games before. They can go for a while. Sometimes you have to be in it for the long haul. Alright, buy a city development. Can do. Which one was that? This one. Oh yeah. Choose one of the following effects. Pay 1 coin. And if we do so, we banish a farming village and then add a city. Oh, okay, so it's like an upgrade. And you can also pay 1 to banish a city and upgrade it to a large city. Oh, kind of like a shortcut. Right, yeah.
都市開発を購入できましたね。都市開発も交易線や飲みの市と
We'll get to dominate the princess next turn. Exciting.
次の
Let's go. Thing with these games is that everyone else is also kind of working towards their objectives, right? They're kind of working in sequence with you, so you always just have to hope that you're being efficient enough and you can kind of get what you want before they can snatch it right out from under your nose, or, you know, complete their objective first. Okay. So you're saying you gotta be mindful about the order of cards you play. When you have cards that require you to pay money for actions, you need to have that resource on hand right there and then. Let's see, I want to play large city, city development, city trading ship. Okay. So, large city, city development. Oh, I like how they automatically do some actions for you. Now, trading ship. Oh, trading ship last. Okay. Another city. Trading ship. Ah, it's a reminder. Alright, this is where it ends. So you better be absolutely certain. I say yes. 2 coins again this time. I've assumed they'll let you undo your actions up to the point where you do something that will change the overall board state, as most games usually do.
6コインが出ましたね。プリンセスを擁立しましょう。
You got 6 coins. Let's nominate a princess. This time, let's go with first princess, Lulu Nasaika. I hope I got that right. I have a tip here too. And you can choose, right? It's not like the top of the deck is what you have to go with. You can pick one. So there's an advantage to going first, right? That means you'll be able to go for one that kind of helps your strategy a lot. But yeah, boring but practical. 6 points. Nominate.
私が皇帝にですか？プリンセスの擁
She
立
sounds excited.
おめでとうございます。
Congratulations on nominating the princess. Each princess has very powerful abilities. Use them wisely to ensure your
うまく
victory.
活用して勝利を引き寄せましょう。
The simple ability of having 6 succession points. Having the same amount of succession points as the Duke from the start, she possesses a powerful effect from the early to the late game. Essentially a head start. That's an automatic turn ender, I'm guessing. So that basically is like the second phase of the game. Once you nominate your princess, now you start working towards your succession points. Oh yeah, like they're saying here. Now that you've nominated a princess, it's time to gather succession points. You can acquire them by purchasing and setting succession cards. Your current number of succession points are at the bottom left, where the green arrow is pointing.
早速宮廷事情を買ってみましょう。
Oh no! Now I gotta make decisions. Oh, I'm not used to this.
自由行動です。
I'm kidding. Of course I'm used to
継
this.
承権カードや行動カード
Try out
など
various cards like succession cards and action cards. As long as you have coins, you can buy as many cards as you
カー
want.
ドを一度に何枚でも
Yeah,
購
I
入
like
で
how
き
they
ま
have
す
the
よ。
relevant tip just like right there so you can go into more detail. But alright. Like what you do next is up to you. What should I pick up though? First time I play Rampart this turn, I can add the lowest cost territory card. The lowest cost territory? Oh, to my hand. Usually I can lay it down, right? Draw 1 card. Usually you want like a draw 2, right? You want to like generate card advantage. We also have the Imperial Crown, which costs 13. It gets you a hefty 14 succession points. What if I paid for another city development? Get to the next phase. I know this is like directly against what she says, like, oh yeah, let's try some new cars. I'm like, yeah, what if I just like buy an old one? So you can see the shop works slightly differently, right? Unlike Dominion, where you have like stacks of cards. This one you like shuffle all the selected cards into an overall deck, and then kind of only have 8 of them available, right? It's honestly pretty nice, right? Because it means that everyone's not going to be jumping after the meta cards right away. You kind of have to work with what's available. Maybe buy some other cards, and then wait for the meta cards to pop up and hope you can purchase them right when they show up. Yeah, that's usually how it goes, right? I imagine. Okay, so when you nominate a princess, you gain a domain. If there are territory cards in the domain and you have action cards in your hand at the end of their turn, you can keep the action cards for the next turn. Okay, another thing that's different from Dominion. Okay, of the territory cards used to nominate the top 3 cards in cost order as set as domains. Note that if you set Farming Village in the domain, you will lose -2 succession points, so be careful. So that's why they say, hey, maybe, you know, don't jump at it right away, because you'll be starting a little bit further in the hole. So when there are territory cards in the domain, you can keep action cards at the end of your turn with a cost equal to or less than that of the territory cards. This can also be done on the turn you nominate the princess or set a succession card. If you want to keep an action card, end your turn without using the card. This is useful when you get a powerful action card in your hand, but can't afford significant cards. Another reason to wait, right? That means you have yourself like a bigger sort of storage to save something for later. So yeah, it's not like Dominion where, you know, it's like a use it or lose it kind of situation. You can choose to save it if you absolutely want to. Question is there anything here we want to grab? Want another flea market? There's 1 coin and draw 1 card. Oh, maybe Scout? This might let us do a little manipulation. It only requires 2 coins. Rampart might not be so bad either. Although it will be a lowest cost territory for now, and I think we have a good number of farming villages. Oh, yeah. Ah! Nothing for us to get rid of. I should have played Flea Market first. Damn it. Well, that won't set me back too much, hopefully, right? Spy... Scout. Another card I want to buy. Oh, Post Horse has 2 actions, so you could branch a little bit more off of it. That might be where it comes in handy. Yeah, I guess that's the one downside for having like the link arrows instead of say +2 actions. What, you expect a VTuber to be aware of visual markings? They already don't read to begin with. Okay. Already got like a card draw thing. Why don't I just get Rampart? A little extra money. Uh-oh. Okay. So he played an attack card, so I gotta pitch a territory. Actually, I get to choose, but this means I will be down a coin. Uh-oh. This person's popping off. Wish they got the Alchemist card that lets him draw 2. Can I get anything with the current coinage? I got another scout. Okay, we'll grab that. Oh, perfect. 2 city developments, but not much to use them with. Well, let's see, right? I could use the trading ship to draw cards, and maybe that one will show up a city, maybe? Hopefully. Okay, do that. That's a maid. Save that, draw 2 cards. Oh, fuck off. I'll discard that, and there we go. That's what I'm looking for. We got a coin, right? So, that means we can play this to trade up. And... oh, you know what? We could just, like, upgrade this to a city, right? Just do that, like, right now? A large city? Okay. Yeah, we'll boot that as well. Alright, is there something I can pick up with 4 coins? one thing you do want to watch out for is like deck bloat, right? Much like any sort of a deck building game, you don't want to stuff your deck with like too many cards. Let's see what I have. Alright, so I still got like some farming villages I can trade out. I wonder, should I get the Imperial Contractor? It's an action card, so I could see it being immune to the Infantry Battalion. Yeah, I think I'll pick that up. I need to generate some coins now, so I can just like go shove Dukes into my deck, right? Oh, I got all farming villages now. Now we got 2 people with nominated princesses. They also had like -4 succession points, so might be okay. Anyways, a full hand of farming villages. Alright, pick up a senator, right? Guess a little ways there. I know I should just go on another card draw binge. This guy's picking up all the alchemists. Okay. Oh yeah, let's get that. And get that and that. Cities. I need some kind of territory to pitch. So I'll keep drawing cards. Nope, that's a large city. That's not what I want. Come on, give me... Ah, there we go. Choose a card? Yes, we'll do that. That way we can pitch that for that. And that up to 8. And then we can go ahead and shove this Duke into our deck. Next phase. I wonder if they'll give us the, hey, here's how you get more succession points. After this person takes their turn. Ah, there we go. You've received a succession card in your hand. It's not mine. Select a succession card, then confirm by pressing yes in the dialog box to set the succession points at the end of the displayed main phase. Alternatively, you can press next phase without purchasing cards to use succession cards in the second phase. Purchasing cards and setting succession cards are mutually exclusive, so be careful. So yeah, that's the big thing, right? You can't bolster your deck and build succession points. Also, another thing slightly different from Dominion, right? Because for that game, right, all you needed was just like the victory points in the deck, so that was like a different balancing act, but yeah, this game is slightly different in that way. And they'll say it here too. Instead of purchasing a card, you can acquire succession points by setting succession cards. You can still play cards in the main phase and keep cards at the end of your turn when setting a succession card, so make good use of it. So if you have like an attack card, for example, or you know, maybe like you want to upgrade one of your stuff, right? And that would be the way to do it. Hopefully we'll get a farming village from this. Come on. Yes! No! I forgot. Trading ship doesn't have any action stemming from it. Fuck. Well, this is a waste. I guess you want to finish the main phase? Yes. Oh, okay. It just automatically sets it. As long as you don't buy something from the shop. So yeah, 20 is the goal, right? 20 is the goal you're aiming for, and we're at 12. So we need like another Duke and maybe you know, laying down the other card we have in our deck. Another senator. Let's see what we can do here. Card you just kept has been set in the domain. You can return this card by selecting it. This is called recall. How to recall. Click on the action card kept in the domain of the field to recall the card. Oh, this is what we got here. Can I move down? Oh yeah, there it is. Wow, kept city development. Yeah, alright. First we'll play that. Play that. Play this. Okay, go ahead and add that. Oh. Let's just click on this to recall it. Right, and then we can play city development. Oh yeah, we can trade. Either trade for a big city or a little city. Let's go for the big city. You know, I got 8 coins. Maybe we can let the senator back into the deck and just like pick up a duke now. So there we go. Objective of the game now, draw our final 2 succession cards and wrap this party up. The others are at -4, so we're pretty good standing for now. There we go. Got here. Yeah, our objective is get succession cards, so I'm gonna. Hey, there we go. All right, I'm gonna finish the main phase. Yes, drop that down there. 15 points, and I think this action card will automatically be stored, right? So, okay, works like that. All right. Oh, we got the Duke, so that means we can wrap this up. Right. Oh. And go ahead and keep that card. Coronation ceremony. Congratulations! You've declared the coronation ceremony. Unless another player declares their coronation ceremony by your next turn, you win. And then we also have some additional rules here. Yep. Right. If another player declares their coronation within 1 turn after you declare yours, then those players and you enter sudden death. In sudden death, the first player to reach 30 succession points wins. If all the Duke Senator and Royal Maid cards from the market run out, the game immediately ends and the player with the most succession points in their domain wins. If there's a tie, the player who played later in the turn order wins. I like how it's specifically later in the turn order. I'm guessing it's because, man, what? You got like first turn advantage and you still couldn't win the game? Wow, you kind of suck. We're just gonna give it to this guy who was able to catch up to you even without the head start that you got. Damn. Harsh, but it works. It makes sense. So yeah, unless one of these other folks can somehow produce 24 points, we're good. Also, I forgot. I believe you can just set cards in your domain. It's like every card. Oh, there we go. Enthronement. Wow. I didn't realize they had like a whole full screen animation for whoever gets there. There we go. Did you have fun? There are various other tips related to the game, so please take a moment to look at the game tips. Yeah, so like right, how to read the field. Right, you see these are your opponents. This is the marketplace, the princesses, the outsides, like your banish / removed from game / exile, right, whatever other card games call it. The play field where you visually put down your cards. Your domain after you nominate a princess, your deck and your discard, and little fancy turn phase counter thing down there. Oh yeah, there's the 3 phases, right? The main phase where you play cards, the second phase where you buy cards or establish a princess, or put down succession cards, and then cleanup is when you go discard everything and then draw a new hand of 5. Let's reshuffle. Oh, okay, yeah. Like anytime your deck runs out, shuffle your discard. Link, we know about that. It says how to recall. Okay, we know about that. Oh, shortcut keys. Wait, what's farming? While farming village incurs a penalty of -2 succession points, Orchard does not. Orchard replaces the farming village in the starting deck, giving 1 card to the second player, 2 cards to the third player, and 3 cards. Oh! I see. Huh. Subtle way to kind of mitigate the first turn advantage. I see. Interesting. Rare cards. Refers to 2 types of cards, Imperial Capital and Imperial Crown. Each of these cards is included in the market with 1 copy. And then we just have, like, other things here. Emote. Oh yeah, the other characters. Lao Lily, Clam Clam. Was that Bergamot? Bergamote? I'm gonna assume it's Bergamot. Lane and Xion. La Maria and Oka. Get an overview of the board. Oh. View field. Alright. They also have like a save log. Oh. This can like just check out the actions that you've taken. Wow. I like how they have these hands just floating in the air. Because you can pan over the field and get a nice view that way. Also apologize for the screen tearing that's happening right now. I'm certainly seeing it. Just tasks. Is this like conversation history? Supply, just let you know what cards are remaining. Oh. Yeah, it's the whole play log. That's pretty neat. Okay. We can return to the menu. There. That's how you. That's the basics of Heart of Crown. One of the things they did add, right? Thankfully, is a solo play, so you can play in computer battles or like just like a quick mode if you want to do that. How do we do that? Let's play a CPU battle. Oh, you can select your card set too. So this is one of the things that remains the same from Dominion, right? Same deal like how Dominion, you have to pick 10 cards that will become part of the market. Here you do that as well, but they all get shuffled into a big deck, and then you only have like 8 at a time to pick from. See if we can pick something that has like a different set of cards to check out. Of CPU level. You know what, I'm slightly disappointed that there doesn't seem to be a custom option, at least for single player, unless I'm missing it. Well, since I like money, no, this covers the same stuff. Let's try this one. Walpurgis Knight. I know that's like an actual thing, right? But I mostly know it from Madoka Magica, right? That was like the ultimate foe of at least the first series. Anyways, this is like an interesting way to do it, right? You have a 3D playfield that you can kind of pan over. Okay, what can we get for 3 coins? Wow, a lot of card banishment. So you can either get Fountain of Wishes or this one. Banish one Calamity from your hand or discard. Choose one action or succession to your discard pile to add to your hand. Let's grab this one. Could have a way to clean out your deck. Yeah, look at that. There's the orchard for us. We get 4. Okay, so we can still get Talisman or... This one lets us get an extra coin whenever we play action cards, so... Again, order matters, right? But yeah, so maybe this one might not be so bad to pick up. And next phase. Ah, there we go. There's contribution. Oh, I know what I'm doing. Okay, first I do this, so we get the coin proc. And we do this. We can banish the poor maid. I know, but you're doing your best, but... Aww, they even got the little voice and everything. Make me feel worse about it, why don't you? Still, this might be worth picking up, though. 4 cards. That costs 5. I want to get this. A little extra coin gen. Everyone else is picking up stuff. Luckily the alchemist is still there. What's out for? What is this? Stargazing Witch. Look at the top 2 cards of your draw pile, then choose as many of those cards as you wish to discard and put the rest back on your draw pile in any order, then draw... Oh, okay. Scry 2, draw 1. Well, not necessarily Scry because you discard them. I guess it's like Scry in the way the Scry from Toho Lost Branch of Legend works. Wow. Another contribution. Luckily we have another maid to banish. Which I think that will still only get us 4 coins. No, I know, but what can we do? You know what? What if I just, like, focus on this, right? Because I have 2 libraries. If I get 2 Stargazing Witches, I can, like, chain them together and, I don't know, get decent coinage. Might work, right? I sure hope so. Fortunately, we do not have a way to banish the apprentice maid this time, so I'll just buy a city. Up my income a little bit. Ooh, and I can use the other card to start banishing farming villages. Oh. At a certain point, one of them's gonna start nominating princesses. Choose card to return to the deck. Unselected cards will be discarded. Oh yeah. I want to keep that because we want to play that, right? can start pitching these. Need to keep it lean, right? Which we still have 4 sevens. We can't pick up Alchemist, but it's fine. Fine, it's fine. Everything's fine. That city development really just kind of lets you cheat your way up, doesn't it? Alright, finally 5, which means we can pick up an Alchemist. Oh, there's another one. Hey! Right out the gate, we get an Alchemist in our hands. Maybe I should pick up another one. Ah, nope, got snatched. Oh, wait, no, there's another one. Yoink! I get like 6 coins with 2 cities on hand. Maybe that would be a good time to nominate a princess, right? Just like get that out there. You have 2 cities in hand. Okay, play that and that. Here, we'll actually draw that. No, we probably don't need to. Okay. I think I can work with 2 cities as sort of storage spots. What do we have here? When you nominate this princess, you may also acquire up to 5 royal maids. So they'll be somewhere in your deck, and you can kind of throw them out there, but you'll need to carry yourself the rest of the way. Cards cost you 1 less coin to buy, however this cost cannot go below 1. Discard 1 card from your hand. Choose 1 action card from your discard pile to add to your hand. You may only use this once in your main phase, so it's once per turn kind of ability. When you nominate this princess, you may also choose up to 2 cards from the market that cost 5 or less to add to your top of your draw pile in any order. When you nominate these princesses, take 2 twin counters if you have 22 to 24 cards in your collection, or 3 counters if you have 25 plus cards. Remove a twin counter from the game. Take another turn immediately after this one. You cannot use this ability to take more than 1 turn at a time. I like how they tell you the counter on the bottom too, so right, you don't have to go back to your deck. It's like, alright, make sure I count the number of cards in my deck. Also, one you want to wait for. This one. Oh, starts off with -4. Choose and banish 2 non-territory, non-calamity cards that have different names and a cost of 6 of less from your play area, or hand to acquire 1 card from the market with a cost exactly equal to the total cost of banished cards -1 and place it in your draw pile revealed. You may only use this ability once per turn at the end of your second phase. So yeah, everyone's got a different set of abilities, whether it be like active or passive. Some of them sound pretty potent. I always like Clam. Right, just the ability to buy everything for cheaper would probably go well with the sort of low money strat we're going here, right? Maybe I will nominate her. That's right, you and me, we're going all the way to the top, baby. I wonder if they each have like a different theme too, because I'm pretty sure this is like a different theme from the other one. Right, they said she was the South Sea princess, so this one has a bit more of a coastal feel to it, right? This is like when you would go to like the coastal town, and this is a theme you would hear, right? If you were like playing an RPG or something. Okay. Actually discard both, right? Ah, you're at 7. Oh, right. It's the top 3 cards, so... We're starting at a bit of a disadvantage, but... It's fine. Right, all we need to do is, like, buy 4 dukes over the course of the game, and, we'll be good. See, this is where cost reduction comes in handy. I notice that's the thing that I like, right? I usually, when it comes to abilities and skills in games, I will usually try to pick the ones that will, like, either increase the amount of resources I gain or sort of reduce the cost of other resources, right? So, like, if a game, you know, gives me an ability that increases the experience I gain or the money I gain, you bet your ass I'm gonna be going for that, you know? Duke in here now. Wonder if I should just, like, not worry about that, or maybe just try to work my way up to another Duke here. Yeah, let's do it. Card to keep. Oh yeah, we can keep contribution, right? Hey, look, it's another Duke. So this is like one of the downsides of, you know, getting it in early, right? See here, we have a domain that only has like the highest domain we have is like a cost of 3. So that means we can't store something like, say, Alchemist, right? If we had like a large city instead, we probably could have done that, but you know, sometimes you gotta get started early. Oh, and the market's almost empty too, so at this point we got what we got. We gotta work with what we have. We got a pretty decent draw engine going here. Or I should maybe not lay down the Duke and see if I can instead play a whole bunch of actions. Yeah. With that, and... So I'm fine with discarding both of them, actually. Draw some more. Okay. Now we can bring this back, so we can pitch a farming village. Right. Ooh. I think about it. I got 10. Oh, no, that's 11. Or no, it costs 10 for me, because I have a Clam, so why don't we just, like, pick this up. Snatch it out right from under their noses. Yoink! Oh. Looks like one of the bots has already declared coronation. This is what happens when you wait, huh? It's only a level 1 opponent. What? Ah, no, I didn't. Ah. I messed that up. I mean, I wasn't gonna win this game anyway, so... Whatever. Damn. Even at level 1 they don't play around, huh? I choose you, capital resident. So I'm guessing you get 200 points normally, and then some extras depending on some actions you take. Oh, aside from that, you also have a special mode, which is kind of like a scenario mode. Oh, scenario mode and noble mode. Enjoy the story leading up to the princess's coronation. Special cards will appear, or keep winning under the weight of Noblesse oblige, a mode that challenges your own limits. Okay, maybe we'll try each of these, but let's go with scenario. Cards exclusive to the digital version are available. We recommend playing once you are familiar with the rules of Heart of Crown. The starter deck and the market at the start of the game may be in a special state. Progress is saved after completion of each match. There's a help system that strengthens your deck upon defeat. Winning will reset your recorded losses. I wonder if there's like some sort of achievement that requires you to get through the entire campaign without ever losing a match. Alright, introduction. In a brutal time, still ruled by sorcery and sword, there was an empire that unified the land and brought an end to a long era of strife. However, before he could cement a new era of peace, the great Emperor Hellard fell ill and died. He had not named his successor. Something must change, or else the land is destined for war again. As a dignitary of the great empire, you must find a way to preserve the peace and unity of the land. The Emperor had no sons, but he has 7 daughters, 2 of whom are imperial princesses, and all are possible successors. The time has come to back a princess and get her on the throne. Whether she can gain the support she needs from across the nation and crush her rivals depends solely on you. Click to select princess. Oh, okay. Okay, we gotta pick one in the back here. Notice they even list their ages. And a brief bio. Okay. Alright. So who should we go with here? Ability seems interesting too, but the problem is 5 royal maids in your deck right away could be quite the deck clogger. Although, if you manage to get them all out, then it's just a matter of just like getting enough money to buy a duke and then wrapping things up from there. Go with the Scholar Princess. Discard a card to add an action card to my hand. That might come in handy in a number of places. It's so quiet here, unlike the outside world. It's a little visual novel now. My research is progressing well. There's a delivery here for you, Associate Professor Bergamot. Oh, a letter from my father. What could it be? Letter from father. Are you aware that Emperor Hellard has passed? As the nation prepares to choose the new emperor, I wonder if there's a text speed option in the options. The Freisberg family, being blood relatives of Lord Hellard, cannot afford to abstain from the succession dispute. You may not like it, but as the most qualified member of our family, it is you with the most potential. Please consider stepping forward, if not for my sake, then for the Freisberg family. Guess I've got no choice. That said, it seems to me there's only a 10% chance that I'll succeed in taking the throne. So you're saying there's a chance? If I do end up as Empress, I guess I could double the Institute's budget. There you go, personal motivation right there. But if the Institute gets bigger, there'll be more people about as well. Oh no, not crowds. Now I get it though, crowds can be scary sometimes. I need to upgrade the political systems in place to host them, right? Well, the weight of the world. I wonder what other countries would do in this situation. Yup. I'm Lane. I've come from the Imperial State of Elsia. And I'm Shion. The Imperial State of Elsia is granted an unusually high amount of autonomy out of those countries under the Empire's control. This could prove to be useful information at some point. Nice to meet you. My name's Bergamot. Before we battle, I have some questions I'd like to ask regarding your country's political systems. don't have stuff like that. They live free. Cause we can see the future. So like how they're like the two. Also, are they like necromancers or something? They got like skulls floating around them. Along with the giant heart staff. It's an interesting contrast.
Huh?
Yeah, my thoughts exactly. But what about policy making? Allocating budgets? Are those things you can eat? This is what happens when we put kids in charge, right? We can just read the future and know everything. Or anything. Unbelievable. Before becoming claimant to the throne, I first and foremost an associate professor at the Institute. And as such, there is absolutely no way I can allow you two to take the throne. Yeah. A throne that is ruled by someone who's at their whims, you know? That certainly doesn't sit well with most people, I imagine. This is now where we go into a game. Ooh, look at that, different setting. Huh. Is that card with the 5 faces? Okay. Well, that leads into a battle here. Levies. Gain 1 coin counter. You may only use this effect if you have less than 2 coin counters. You may choose a market stack that does not have a levy token on it and place a levy token on that stack. In addition, you are not affected by levy tokens this turn. Stacks with levy token on them add +1 cost to those cards. Once a card in that stack is acquired, the levy tokens are... Oh. Different kind of offensive maneuver. Samurai. Each of your opponents with 5 or more cards in your hand must reveal 1 card from their hand with a cost of 4 or 5, then return it to the bottom of their draw pile, revealed. If they can't, they must reveal their hand instead. Oh, snap. This one is choose one of the following effects. Gain 2 coins. Banish this coin, and you may also banish 1 non-territory, non-calamity card with a cost of 3 or more in your hand. Then take that many senators from the market and put them on the top of your deck. Ooh, snap. Attendant maid Sharifa Azma. You buy this card, you may set it if you have already established your domain. When you set this card in your domain, resolve the following effect. All opponents take 1 curse card from the market. Okay, I think attendants are one of the new things they added for like the 2nd edition of Heart of Crown. Looks like they provide like additional effects on top of giving you succession points. Open air market. You may take 1 city from the market. If you do, place it at the bottom of your draw pile reveal. Oh, okay. Federation. Choose one of the following. Draw 1 card. Acquire 1 card from the market that has a subtype and costs 4 or less. Declare a subtype. When you set or play a card with that subtype this turn, put a +1 succession counter on your princess. You may only choose this effect once per turn. Subtypes include maid, military, merchant, magic, strategy. Wow. Maid, military, merchant, magic, strategy. Oh, right, subtypes. Like strategy, military, merchant. Man, wild. Okay. We're facing off against enemy, rival, and enemy. The path here would probably be to pick up an open air market, pick up a city, hopefully get ourselves a bit of a coin engine going here. Oh, Imperial Wisdom is in the deck. What's this? You cannot banish this card by a card effect. It is empowered starting from turn 5. Draw 3 cards, then discard 2 from your hand. Ah, so cycling. 2 to discard, so we can give the maids the boot. Another 5. Fortunately, we don't have like another city card to pick up. Could get the Royal Guard though. Although that is an action ender, so I'm mindful of that. Oh, this isn't. Wow. All opponents must discard the lowest cost card they are keeping in their domains. Snap. Kinda wild. Let's get this one. It's got 2 actions. Alright, there we go. An open air market. Oh, I saw a special card in there. They did say this mode would have like cards that wouldn't normally appear in the game, but you know, they put it in here for story purposes, and that replace this, yeah. Show the city down there. Okay, we got 4. I don't want to buy that yet. Doesn't have a subtype. Okay, if I were to pick up the city, just keep that going. Trading ship. But it's also like nothing coming off of it, so gotta be careful about that. Let's draw a card. Hey, another city. Yeah, have to nominate. And, you know, she's the one I'm backing. She's the one I chose to rep, so that's what we're going with. I wonder if I should pick up regional officer. Try to clean out my deck a little bit. Or could get a trading chip, but I had to be careful about that. There are like too many cards here that I kind of branch off from what I currently have, right? The only one in my deck that can do something like that, I think, is yeah, Imperial Wisdom, and I'm pretty sure there was another one, wasn't there? Maybe there wasn't. Well, we've picked our path, and now we gotta roll with it, right? Yeah, let's get the trading ship. Next phase. See, this is set up in a very particular way. Don't have any subtypes, so can I see this real quick? Just want to see what I can pick up. Oh, wait. Why don't I get an attendant maid? Let's just draw a card. For funsies. Or I could buy a senator. Nah. Let's... What? Use the card to... Oh, okay, like that. There we go. Set this card to your domain. Yes. Now everyone's got a curse! Not quite sure what that does. Like in Dominion, the equivalent actually gives you minus VP, so it becomes imperative to get rid of it. But I'm guessing this is just like a deck clogger, which is problematic in its own way, to be completely fair. Enemy has set up Princess Villain.
私たちの未来は皇帝
So it's always like a 4-player game.
始めましょう
Princess Vanilla. Okay. It's like a generic looking princess. Alright. Honestly, Princess Villain would have been funny too, but yeah, Vanilla is... Yeah, it's alright, I can appreciate that. Oh, choose one to discard, but wait, don't I? Oh! Oh, it's in power, so now I only have to discard one instead of two. Not matters, I had 2 cards I could have gotten rid of there anyway. Alright, still can't declare a subtype, so let's draw a card.
やるわね
It's a 6. Do I want Kunoichi? If a card effect causes you to discard this card from your hand, or to reveal this card from your draw pile, add this card to your hand instead. Draw 2 cards, then discard 2 cards from your hand. Okay, so this one's a cycler. So kind of like the look of it. It's a ninja. How can you not like ninja, right? Honestly, if I didn't go for like mage VTuber, I might have gone for ninja. Yeah, maybe I should get the military card. So I can sort of build that engine. Oh, they're taking another turn. Yeah, I can see here they have 2 twin counters. Oh, you can see the last action they took too. That's pretty nice. Yeah. Yeah, I'll do that. I think this one will just gain 2. Or I realized I could have played some farming villages. What was I thinking? Okay, screw it. Let's get a maid. Wow, right away. Starting to put down their cards. I think they might have outpaced me here. Them up a little bit. Oh, I see. Someone's dumped a levy token on the dukes and the large cities. Smart move. Okay. If I were to pick up a senator. Doing it again. I don't know what the yellow token means. I mean, they're like almost out of twin counters. Alright. Probably start doing our succession stuff. The others are already at 17. I'm really not playing efficiently here, am I? Should I need to bump that up to 9 and pick that up.
あら
Got
新しい
like 2 of these. Now watch them hit 20. Oh, not yet.
始めましょう
Okay, well, we got 2 senators, so could go for that. Yeah, why not?
物好きな人もいるものね
Wish you could like mouse over this and they'll let you know what that is.
始めましょう
Pretty sure that means something, but... Okay. Someone's picked up the senator, so the levy is gone. For now.
始まりの合図
Uh-oh.
このまま勝利
Coronation.
レッツゴー
Yeah, frick. I was too
質
slow
問
again.
はあるかしら
Oh, well.
物好きな人もいるものね
Boo! Boo, because I lost. What if I rematch? Is that a different set of cards? Huh. So it's randomized. Alright. There are changes to your starting deck other than special cards. Okay. Oh, this is a single player story, so like, alright. Well, we'll try to give you a leg up this time. Maybe that'll help? Maybe? Kate Sith. I don't know, I think you actually pronounce that Kashi, right? If the top card of your draw pile is revealed, add it to your hand to draw 1 card. I could do the cycling there, or... Oh! 2 domains here. You set that as a card in your domain, gain 1 coin counter. It's an interesting attack. Strife in the court. Pick up the port city. Just pick that up while it's cheap, right? I'm sure everyone else will be scooping up port cities. Oh, it's also got like 2 arrows coming from it, so plenty of routes to go from there. Okay. The 5, so let's buy another port city. Even come buy a regular city on top of that. Go to the discard. Plus 5. Fortunately, it's not 6. I could buy contribution to start thinning my deck out, and then a city. You know, if we can get 6 this turn from the city and the 2 ports, maybe I'll throw those down and then we can kind of get that ball rolling. Nuts. On the bright side, we can purchase a large city and use that as sort of a holding area. The maid. They knew what they were doing. They knew people would be pitching those maids because, like domain in there like completely useless. So I was like, yeah, just take them out. Okay. Oh, starting to see the combo here. Use Catchy to and Divination card as a combo. All right, I see how that works. Or I should probably get something that lets me branch out a bit. I'll pick up 2 post horses. Uh-oh. Choose 1 card to discard. Dang it. I was hoping I could use my Banish to pitch a maid. I could still do that if I get rid of my farming village. Yeah, let's do that. City and go. At least let me get a big city or something. I don't have to use my farming villages and God. Alright, screw it. Another big city. There we go. Gotta draw 3. Maybe this will be the one. I wonder if this is like dynamic, right? if I nominate a princess, then everyone else starts popping off, but while that is not happening, right, then everyone just kind of plays as normal. There we go. Right, all that. Throw in here. Do it. Let's nominate. Doing it. We're gonna take this to the top. Gonna never stop. There we go. Everyone's set theirs up. It's almost like they were waiting for me. It's like, all right, just let him play this out. Oh no! How would I keep this? What the heck? That's 3 coins. Of course, I could start banishing the farming villages now. Yeah, let's do that. That way we get like more of the high cost cards. Then we can purchase an attendant maid. Everyone else bought attendants. Let's set it. Of course I'm gonna set it. Everyone take your deck cloggers. Everyone else has it. So attendant maids all go in the same pile, but you can choose which one to buy. And then you have a princess you can... set them in your domain, and that gets you a... effect. Discard that so we can get something better. Hey, look, we got something better. 2, 4, 5, 6 nuts. Alright, I don't think anyone else has anything in their domain at the moment, so probably not worth picking something up from there, but we could. A large city, maybe. Oh, they're doing it. Oh, okay. Placing all their stuff down. Again. Alright, we're booting the orchard. I want to get rid of my apprentice maid.
始めましょう。
Maybe we'll get rid of this. Since we have
やる
8 now, we should take that opportunity to buy a duke. I think we can keep this for later, right?
星いくよー発動
Actually,
始まりの合図
Version Mode has an ability, right? If I pitch an action card from my
始め
hand,
ましょう
can perhaps use one for the discard pile. Right, because I think I have the Imperial Wisdom. So if I trade one of these out, this basically just
錬金
gives me
術を
something
見せて
better,
あげるわ
like this. Is this why they included it in the deck? You could like seriously pop off this way. Discard that one. Oh yeah, definitely keeping this one because bop 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 bop. Buy one of those and one more cycler.
動く星の位置よし魔法陣よし
One hand to discard. Alright, we'll get rid of that. Uh-oh. We're at 20.
動くのなら
Again? I was saving this. I probably should have bought that earlier so I could get rid of one of their cards. But probably would have only delayed the inevitable. Man, I think I have a lot to learn about this game.
新しい遠征こんな時もあるよ
So
ね
is the coronation ceremony canceled if they go below 14? Guess we'll find out.
星が光った始まりの合図
Another one. Alright, you get the boot. Oh yeah, it is.
始めましょう
Of course, it just means that they can put it back in there later.
やだすごいわね
There we go.
星が光った始まりの合図
Okay, a card to discard. Sure, I will boot that. Back up to
このまま
20.
勝利へレッツゴー質問はあるかしら物好きな人もいるものね
Get brought up to 16. Ah!
次の魔法で楽しいことしよ
Maybe third time will be the charm. Okay, I think that is there just to let us know. Yeah, you got an Imperial Wisdom card in your deck. Oh. Oh, did they add a city in there too? Really trying to help me along here. It's like, alright, look. I know you're struggling here. Here, have another one. You can do it. So we could just go for like the pure strat, can't we? Let's get 2 cities and then try to get 2 cities in the same turn. What is this one? Apprentice Witch. Each of our opponents must reveal a Calamity card from their hand or discard pile. If they can't, they acquire one Curse card instead. You must reveal 2 cards from your draw pile. Choose one to either add to your hand, and either discard the other or put it back on top of your draw pile if revealed. Elven Sniper. Draw 1 card. Each of your opponents with 5 or more cards in hand must put 1 card from their hand on top of their draw pile revealed. Damn. This card is banished while on your field during your turn. You may treat this card's cost as anything between 1 and 5. Choose between one of the following. Gain 2, banish this card to acquire a card from the market with a cost that matches this card's cost. That's why you can change it from 1 to 5. Which one do I get, though? Can I get a 4? Apprentice Witch or Elven Sniper? Is there a way to just like end a turn with more than 5 cards in their hand? Get this one. Yeah, let's get that one. We got it right out the gate. Alright, let's see if we can draw a large city with our massive card. Oh, yeah, we got it. We got it right here. Okay, boot, boot. And we'll play this for funsies. Alright. And then that one, right? Nominate, yeah. That's right, we're getting this underway. Yep, and our domains are all positive. We got some pretty large ones, too. Oh, let's see, I got a curse card added. No easy way to banish it. It's merchant. Ah, just if you can get that, it's a free way to just add cities. All the cities. So, oh, I see 2 arrows here too. So that's the other thing. All right. As to remember, I have version mode's ability. You could just use it again and again to just like draw 3. Why did I not do that? Card. No, we're getting rid of the curse. It matters. Man, this ended up being absolute junk hand. Let's do it. It's just... How about we don't? We just get, me? Not seeing any cards on anyone else's domain, so... I think about it. Can I use this to just play that other card again? Oh, apparently I can't. did that get reshuffled? Or... it's like the 6, so let's get a senator. Oh, there's our maid. Guess we'll see which cards we pick up from... cards we pick up from Imperial Wisdom here. Eh. Another maid. Oh, there's our senator. I wonder, I can use my ability to now use the Imperial Wisdom card, right? Because I got the battering ram in hand. Doesn't look like, oh no. Okay, they're keeping a card in reserve, but I think mine might be better spent just grabbing more cards. Here, boot this. Oh, okay, yeah, I think we're gonna set these down. We're up to 5. What you gonna do now? Choose a card to return to the deck top. Oh, you know what? Yeah, let's do that one. That way we can draw it next turn. They grab the Duke. This one's just gonna be succession kind of dealio. Alright. That wasn't completely useless. Really take advantage of all the extra turns. Which I may as well, right? Something out there that you need. Okay. If I were to... okay, yeah, and then you see... I'm guessing these are like the cards you can pick from the discard, so... or not. Well, alright. That's how it would be. It's fine if I pick this up, right? I got plenty of 2 link cards now, so that'll probably come in handy. Or to return to the deck top, I guess it'll be... yeah, do that. Ah, the other enemy is finally on the board. Might be a little late though. Oh, nuts. Just 4. Guess let's get a maid. Those are popping off. Alright. Get rid of that. 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 And that. Gets us 5. That's fine. Here's our maid. Sometimes it's not about the big plays. Sometimes it's getting enough of the little guys to make some combination plays, right?
くのなら今だ。
Another curse.
質問はあるかしら。
Oh, wait. I probably want to play these first, right? And then I play this. To let you know, if you play this, that's it. We'll cut you off.
あら、新しい遠征。
There we go. Have Imperial Wisdom, so maybe this is the one where we should pop off. They're getting some dukes. I am worried
質
about
問
that.
はあるかしら。
Just gonna put down all the dukes and then... Oh, I see. Okay, so this is why I can't draw it right away, because it's not in the discard yet. Alright. It's making a little more sense. Okay, so in that case, if I were to do that, right, just lay that down there.
動くのなら今だ。
Alright, let's see what they do. Up to 11. Oh man.
質問はあるか
Keeping
し
up.
ら。
I wonder if this is the opponent deliberately going easy on me. It's like, okay, they're doing this for the 3rd time in a row. Maybe we should just let up on them. Just let them proceed.
良い成果が出たわね。
Okay. Got Imperial Wisdom. Wait. This card. Dang, I was hoping for other maid. I'm gonna get 3 of this turn. Right. Yeah, might as well just lay this down. I need to get at least 5 cards so I can pick up another senator.
星が光った。始まりの合図。
Oh fuck, they're up to 17.
質問はあるかしら。
Alright. Pull out all the stops. I think I get enough with that one, so
あら、新しい遠征。
here goes nothing. Swear to God, if those two play another succession card.
始まりの合図。
Oh, there it is.
このまま勝利へ。レッツゴー。始めましょう。
I got nothing. I can't even do anything to them.
イエーイ。イエーイ。
Okay. I think maybe I should have put some more cities in there before I started popping off. I definitely wasn't able to get 6 after I put all my large cities. Alright. Maybe this will be the one? Okay, now they've just like put a maid in my deck. It's a straight up royal maid. Yeah, I wonder if that should be my strategy. Just buy up as many large cities as I can. Alright, maybe get like 4 of them. Don't worry about anything else. Let's go for like a pure money strat. Ah, now we just got 5. Just get a city. Alright. I wonder now is the time to strike. Perhaps pick up one more city. Maybe one big city and one small city. Like they give you the opportunity to kind of just focus on the money strat. Imagine that not interacting with the rest of the game and just buying cities up the wazoo. Alright, get rid of that and get that and that. Just nominate a princess this way. So it begins. I wonder if I should pick up another action card. Just so I can use it as fodder to play the other card again. Or I could just like focus on buying a bunch of large cities. Eventually I'll get to the point where I can just keep buying dukes and setting those in domain and just being good that way. Because screw it. I've been at this long enough. I wanna proceed. Yeah, get one of these and that's gonna do it. Wow, 6 cards in the deck, so see it again. Guess we gotta watch out for buying too many large cities because then dukes get buried under the whole thing. Alright, boot that. Since we got money, let's buy another duke. Hey, there's a duke. Might as well play that since we don't have 8 coins for another duke. I wonder if there's an achievement for that. Win a game without ever buying anything from the market. So yeah. Throw that down there. Start making them sweat. Oh look, we got the maid and the duke, so we can get ourselves another 14 points right out the gate. Oh, they discarded it. Yeah, well, screw you too. What the fuck? Really? Where the hell did you... Ah! I hate this. There's something about this game I'm clearly not getting. Where the hell did they just get? They have a log. They have a log, right? You can just view the log here. Yeah. The fact that they had all those additional turns. All right. Tried 4 times to get past that. Just nibble mode though. Wonder about that. We're gonna lose like right in the first battle, but it's fine. Is this like a survival match? Just play games in like increasingly adverse conditions until you or the enemy just like eats it super hard. Not even gonna try. I'm just here for the funsies, you know. gives me 5. Or no, it gives me 6 by a large city. I wonder if that explains why you get more twin counters when you number of cards you have in your deck, because you're gonna need those many twin counters to cycle through the whole thing and super pop off, huh? Alright. Other city. So it begins. Start off at 4. Could do that too. I could nominate my own princess, but I got another large city instead. Okay. This has to be against like master level opponents. That's why they're popping off so hard. Okay. One more city. I think this is a good one to go with. It's a 6, so... But let's see what we have here. It's what? 5 or less. Okay, so we can't get that, but we may be able to get... Oh. Actually, I got 2 that I can think of that I want to pick up. Yeah. Nominating you. Come with me. Cards that cost 5 or less, so battering ram and city development. That's right. Gonna pop off now. At least we would have. But the others are already all on the way. Okay, it's a set. 6. Did I just buy a senator? Yeah, let's do that. Buy a senator. Another. Again. Again. Oh, that puts us at 7. Dang it. Oh, turn to the top, sure. That one. Maybe we should put the large city up there, since I would have only had went up to 7. Okay, what if I got another senator? Let's return the senator to the top. We can buy some more senators. Ooh, see a city development I can do here. Or I could buy a Duke.
質問はあるかしら。シオン、今日の運勢は？
Ah, there we go. Third enemy is finally on the board.
私たちの出番ですわね。作戦開始。
Another senator. Okay, maybe now I'll just like put that down. This one's other. Yeah, just pops off. He just might. I'm only at one. Yeah, return that. Still puts us at 7. Not enough for a Duke. Is it just me or those twins kind of nuts? Like whoever gets them nominated usually gets up there pretty quick. Never underestimate the power of an extra turn. Now they're at 19. Perfect. Okay, should probably just put these two down. This will just take up the rear. Ah, there we go. 24. Wow. They all made it, and I'm not gonna... Enemy wins. Yeah, really is just a rival match, huh? Well, in any case, yeah, that's Heart of Crown. Sorry I couldn't give off a better performance. Holy cow. I am missing something here. I'm getting up to speed too slowly. They're just popping off faster than I can. Anyways, I don't know. It's still fun, right? If you're playing this with friends who are not exceptionally cracked, you could probably have a good time, right? Yeah, I think that'll do it. That'll do it for a look at Heart of Crown here. So I'm gonna go ahead and exit out, right? To chat.